Hi everyone, welcome to a new episode of Video Update. And today I want to talk about, Miley Cyrus. Yeah. Well, you remember 20 years ago, 2 decades ago, she had a TV show on Disney Channel called Hannah Montana. Yeah. Well, I saw the teaser on Disney Channel back then. Coming soon to Disney Channel, Hannah Montana. Yeah, and they didn't show any clips of the show back then. No, they just shown a little bit of the costume and a guitar or something. And I was very curious. What is Hannah Montana? What is that show is all about? So when the show comes on Disney Channel back in 2006, I put a VHS tape in the recorder, my VHS recorder, and I recorded it on VHS because that show sounds, well, a little mysterious and an awesome show. So I recorded the first episode, the pilot, when you see um, Miley Cyrus and her father, Hannah Montana and her bodyguard, her father, played by Billy Ray Cyrus, comes into the dressing room and they talk a little bit, and then Billy Ray Cyrus goes out and Hannah Montana goes into the shower or something, goes into the bathroom to freshen up. And then you see Oliver Oaken, played by Mitchell Muso, and Emily Osment, who plays Lily in those days. They open the window, and you see Lily, played by Emily Osment, stands on Oliver Oaken and goes in. And she hanged by the lamp, and the lamp goes wiring. And then a little bit later, she comes face to face with Hannah Montana. And, Hannah Montana put her face into the pie. And she has cream all over her face. Well, just like, just like Robin Williams in Mrs. Doubtfire. Yeah. He put some pie into his face, when he dressed like a woman. Just like that. And then, Lily recognized the bracelet that Hannah Montana has around her arm. And she said, "Oh, I gave my friend a bracelet like that." And then she recognized her. And they start talking, and then, Miley, she didn't want um Lily to know that she was Hannah Montana at first. No, she wants to wait to tell her the secret. But that's the point when Miley tells Lily that she is Hannah Montana, And that's a little clip is from the pilot that aired first. And well, in the anniversary that she had in 2026, she shown another clip of the pilot. And the wig, the wig that she had on in the pilot, and also in the other episodes, were different. Yeah, they have a couple of wigs that she used in the 4 seasons. Well, she shown a little clip of the first week at the pilot. And also, she shows little clips of other episodes. But, well, in the show, in the anniversary show, anniversary that she has in 2026, she had her mom, Tish, her mom, Billy Ray, her father, and Alex Cooper. Yeah, well, when I heard that this Cooper woman gonna be in Hannah Montana special, I thought, oh, did they mean Alice Cooper, the rock star? Because Alex Cooper sounds like Alice Cooper, So I thought that, oh, Alice Cooper is going to be in the special. And was he the creator of Hannah Montana, I thought first? But no, it wasn't him. It was, a woman that were in there. And also Selena Gomez. Yeah, well, Selena Gomez were in 2 or 3 episodes. Well, she was there. And, there was another girl also in there that I didn't recognize. You see that Miley talks to this girl with red hair. But she didn't started in Hannah Montana. No. So, and also one of the producers or directors comes in later on with an email and read an email. That was also awesome. But here's the question. Here's the question that everyone asked. Where is Emily Osment? And why didn't she come and talk to Miley? And they could talk about their memories and all the things that they did on the show and all their, that they had on the show. No. Well, Emily Osment wasn't there. And either Jason Earles, who plays Jackson, Miley Cyrus' brother, yeah, he wasn't there as well. No, he wasn't there. And Mitchell Muso, who played Oliver Oaken, Miley Cyrus' friend, wasn't there either. No. And well, the guy, the guy that plays Rico, Jackson's boss in Hannah Montana. He wasn't there. And well, the guys, those 2 guys that plays Jesse and Jake, Jake the movie star and Jesse the rock star in the show, with the guitar. Jesse plays the guitar in the band that Miley Cyrus as Hannah Montana sings in, They wasn't there. No. And, well, those 2 girls that think they're popular and they think they're much better than Miley and Lily, Those 2 girls wasn't there either, So, what happened here? What's wrong with this picture? When I heard about Miley, that she's gonna do a special anniversary for Hannah Montana. Well, I thought, oh wow, now we're gonna see Emily Osment, we're gonna see Jason Earles, Mitchell Muso, Billy Ray Cyrus, and Selena Gomez, and Brooke Shields. Brooke Shields, she started also in Hannah Montana as Miley's mother, I thought that we're going to see them in the show. special. And then we're gonna see those two girls that goes to Miley Stewart's school, and they think they're better than Miley and Lily. You know, the rivals. Yeah, they weren't there either. But I saw a video for a while ago, and in that video, the guy that was uh, the host that was talking in that video, told that the cast, yeah, some of the cast was at this premiere on the carpet, and they took picture of them. Yeah, and the bodyguard Roxy, the lady that started in Hannah Montana in season 1 and season 2, I think. She wasn't there either. So I thought, is this an alternate universe I'm living in? With a TV show named Hannah Montana, Miley lives alone with her father as um a lonely daughter. Yeah, a lonely daughter with no brothers or sisters. Yeah, she lives with her father, and she dressed up like Hannah Montana, and she sings, and So I was wondering if it's an alternate universe I'm living in, because I didn't see any cast members. I only saw Billy Ray Cyrus, who played her father in the show, and I also saw her sister, her sister Noah. At the end, when they show the end credits, she comes in with a cake, stands "Happy Birthday, Hannah Montana" or something. Well, she started also in Hannah Montana in a couple of episodes. The little girl, yeah, the little strange girl that appeared with different moms, and in Hannah Montana. That was her sister, Noah. And Selena Gomez, yeah, she was in a special too. Yeah, okay, that Selena Gomez showed up. Okay, but where is the rest? Emily Osment, Mitchell Muso, Jason Earles, and the guy who played Rico. Rico. And where's Jake, the guy who plays Jake? And where's the guy who plays Jesse? And where is the lady that plays Roxy? The bodyguard. Miley, Miley, Miley. Sorry to do this. Hannah Montana, the TV show that aired for 20 years ago, gets 10 out of 10 stars. Because I am a huge fan of your Miley. I love your songs, performance, music, movies, and TV shows. Yeah, that you have released through the years, and videos. But when it comes to this Hannah Montana 20 anniversary special, I have to do this, Miley. Sorry. I have to give it 4. 4 out of 10 stars. Yeah. 4 out of 10 stars. But what I like, what I like about the special was the songs. You're saying the best of both worlds, The Climb, This Is the Life, and a new song at the end of the special that calls You Young or something. The live performance you did when you sing the songs was awesome. And well, seeing Billy Ray Cyrus, Selena Gomez, and your sister that also appears in Hannah Montana was also awesome. And the director or producer that comes in the end was also good. But the interview that you have with Alex Cooper was too long. Yeah, it was focused on you, Miley, as Hannah Montana. So why couldn't you? Yeah, why couldn't you bring Emily Osment, Mitchell Muso, Jason Earles, and the guys who plays Jake, Jesse, and Rico, and the woman who plays Roxy? Yeah, and also those two girls that played also in the show that thought they were better than you and Lily. The rivals that you competed against. In Hannah Montana. Why didn't they show up? I thought that this 20-year anniversary was to to bring back the cast members, yeah, and talk about the memories and experience that you had on the show, and maybe show a couple of clips plus the songs you performed. Yeah, but no, you had a moment with your mom, a long against say 10 minutes with your mom, and 45 minutes with no 30 minutes with Alex Cooper. Almost. Miley. Everyone that is Miley fan and a Hannah Montana fan didn't like your special anniversary. No, they didn't. Because the fans, the fans would love to see all the cast members or some of the cast members in the special talking about their memories, uh, their things that they, you know, but you haven't. You didn't bring them on the show. No. I am a huge fan of you, Miley. I love you. And I love your songs. I love your performance, videos, music, and appearance. But I was so disappointed when I saw the special on Disney Plus for a little while ago. Yeah, I hoped to see all the cast members was on the show, but no, it wasn't. It sounds like that it was Miley and her family. Yeah, because you saw more of her mom, more of her father in that special, and more of Alex Cooper. Yeah, but I like, yeah, I like, yeah, I like the moment. Miley and her father sits down by the kitchen table, and they have the script of one of the episodes in Hannah Montana, and they read the script. That was that was great. Yeah, and also they when they sit in the couch in the living room, they do the arm shake, the dance and the arm shake, and that they did in the show. Yeah, a little memory lane there. That was also good, but I was disappointed when you didn't bring the rest of the cast members. Yeah. And well, some of the producers or the writers, directors from the show also on the special. And the question is why? Why didn't you, Miley? Why? And when you see, yeah, when you see on YouTube, yeah, YouTube or other platforms, maybe TikTok or Twitter or Snapchat or you know, they everyone, yeah, everyone that watched your 20th anniversary special were disappointed. Yeah. Some of the specials, some of the special you did, people like. Some of it. It has some moments in there. But they were disappointed with you didn't invite the rest of the cast members and maybe the producers, directors, the writers of the show. It didn't feel like a Hannah Montana special. It felt like Hannah Montana versus Miley Cyrus family, you know. But Miley, oh, you have a lovely voice, and I love your songs, and one of my favorite song, is "The Climb," and that's one of the song you performed in the special, yeah, and that is one of my favorite songs of all time. But I love all of your songs. I love all your songs. But if I'm gonna pick out one song, that's The Climb. Yeah. But there's maybe some people out there that disagree and say The Climb. No. Flowers is the best song. But my favorite song is The Climb. But Flowers is a good song too. It's a great song. Yeah. I listen to it many times on Spotify. Yeah, I love that song also. But if I'm going to choose, I'll choose The Climb. Yeah. And well, also, I am a huge fan of your father, Miley Cyrus, because Billy Ray Cyrus, he released a song for many, many, many years ago. I think in the 90s. I think called "Everyone Knows This Song." Yeah, everyone know this song. If I mention the title of the song, then everyone knows. Achy Breaky Heart. You know that's the song he performed in the 90s, and that's the song I think that puts Billy Cyrus on the map. That he, you know, when he started as a country singer, and when he sings "Achy Breaky Heart," that's the song that puts him on the map as a singer. I think so, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Well, everyone knows "Achy Breaky Heart." Maybe there are some people that don't know the song. Oh, "Achy Breaky Heart." We haven't heard that one. And then they listen to it on Spotify or YouTube. Yeah. Well, Billy Ray Cyrus. Yeah, Billy Ray Cyrus has, you know, Achy Breaky Heart, Tennessee. Uh, I want my mullet back. You know, those are the three of my favorite songs of all time with Billy Ray Cyrus. And he also have a song that he performed in the Muppet special that they did also between 2006 2010. They did a Muppet special that in two parts or one part, where you see Miley Cyrus, you see Billy Ray Cyrus, and also the twins, Dylan Sprouse and the Sprouse twins that was in the Sweet Life on Deck, and the Sweet Hotel Life of Cody and Zach, that was on Disney Channel. They had a special program on Disney Channel with the Muppets. And on that program, you hear the song that Billy Ray Cyrus sings with the Muppets. That called I don't remember. um. So Miley, why couldn't she invite the cast members from Hannah Montana? You know, in 2029, there's gonna be 20-year anniversary of Hannah Montana the movie. Yeah, maybe we see the cast members in that special. Maybe, but if you're gonna do the if you're gonna do the entire special again, Miley, please invite the cast members and also your aunt, Dolly Parton. Yeah, she started also in Hannah Montana in a couple of episodes. Yeah, as as Hannah Montana says, this is the life. Hold on tight. And this is the dream. You know. So that's it for video update uh, tonight. And if you haven't watched this video till the end, hashtag where are the cast members of Hannah Montana? Hashtag where are the cast members of Hannah Montana? Yeah. I love you, Miley, and I will still be your fan, a huge fan of you. Yeah. I have some of your movies on DVD. I have some of your CDs, albums that you have released through the years, from Hannah Montana till Bangers. Yeah. But, after Bangers, I haven't bought any other CD with you yet, but I will. Yeah. And I also got Hannah Montana, the entire show on DVD, and also Hannah Montana, the movie, on DVD. Yeah. And also I got a CD with an interview. There's a couple of interview on a CD I have. This is the CD I have with you. This is the front. This is the one side. You know. This is the back of the box. And this is the other side. So this is the one CD that were in the box, called Miley Cyrus, The Interview. Yeah, this is the front, this is the back, this is the one side, this is the other side, this is the other, called Miley Cyrus Exposed. So this is the front, this is the back, this is one side, and this is the other side. And it's one disc, if you see, one disc. And here is the other disc. Yeah. So, as I said, that's it for now. And well, your Hannah Montana special was good. Yeah, it has some moments in there, but the fans missed the cast members of Hannah Montana. Yeah. So why couldn't you invite all their cast members? Yeah. And all the producers and directors and the writers, and also Dolly Parton. Yeah. If you have invited them, it could turn into a huge party, but it wasn't. And at the end, it could have fireworks at the end of the show, but no. So the question is, where are the cast members? Jason Earles, Emily Osment, Mitchell Muso, and the lady who plays Roxy, the bodyguard, and the guy who plays Rico, and those two other guys that plays Jake and Jesse. That's the question. Where are they? And also, where are other cast members from the show? Is it an alternate universe we live in? That means that Miley Cyrus live alone with her father and don't have any brothers or sisters at all. Yeah, maybe it's an alternate universe we live in. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? So, bye. See you later, alligator. Bye.